Hey there. Hey there, Mr. Strings. Where's the please that clip your wings? Actually, we need to pick a better song. We need to get a better song. That song was born out of my delusions, yeah. They see, ha 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 ha, oh, you mad, bro? I don't give a blip if you're car. Ha 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 ha, oh, you mad, bro? I don't give a blip if you're. If I. If you're an MLG pro. Ha 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 ha, oh, you mad, bro? I don't give a blip if you're an MLG pro. Ha 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 ha, oh, you mad, bro? What do you care if I call your mama farming implement? Yeah, a farming implement, also known as a hoe. Yeah, HOE. I know that people in China are probably really upset. But I don't care. Anyway, they see me rolling, they hating, patrolling Navy, trying to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty. Oh hey, hey, Arata, you're up here. What are you doing? What you up to? What you trying to do? Alright, what do we got? Oh no, Leopardmon? No. Hey Arata, what are you doing here? Nice to see you again. Can't we resolve this like good friends? After all, friends don't fight their friends, do they? Yeah, you see, I'm having a Sasuke Uchiha arc. I, became an edgelord. Do you remember way back then? It's okay, I was such a dork. No, you were cool, man. You're cool, man, and I like you. Yeah, you kinda... I was scared I left him behind. I mean, technically speaking, this is technically, Detective Badayoshi's fault. I mean, technically speaking, he was forced to, make that decision. Yeah, if the police didn't, single you out as, somebody who was behind the whole Digimon thing, yeah, I think you may have, I think you may have taken a different path. And, not went full edgelord. Nah, that's why I've been eating, and I gained so much power. I know, how many Digimon have you killed? I know you killed like a royal knight, how many more did you kill? Oh, I fought a whole bunch of them on my way up here. Oh no, why is there a butterfly? I don't like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, what are you doing with the eater? Oh no! Oh no, what did he do? Oh no! Okay, he went full edgelord. No, he went full edgelord. No, he went full edgelord. Hi, Arata. So any chance we can resolve this, all peaceful-like, instead of, with, yeah, I noticed you turned yourself into a tentacle monster, that's not good, Arata. Alright now. Oh, no, you're not getting my power. You're not getting my power, Arata. Arata, give it up. Give it up, Arata. Arata, I will reach you as your friend, okay? Friends don't let friends, become, evil bad guys. Oh no, what's he doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's lusting for power. Oh no, he's lusting for power. Alright, now, mental field charge. No. Alright, now, I will give myself a whole bunch of int-ups. Alright, hopefully this will beat him. Hopefully this will knock some sense into you. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, now it's time to start speeding up. Alright, I don't want you to have that attack up. That attack up is scary to me. I don't like that. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, now, wombo combo! Wombo combo! Wombo combo! That's right, you lose your attack buff. That means we'll have to power lust again. Alright, let's get our speed up. Tyrant cluster, uh-oh. What does this do? Oh, whoa, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, that stung. Alright, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. This is our friend Arata. This is our friend Arata. We just have to knock some sense into him. Because he's being a little bit of a, being a little bit of an edgelord. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we just need to knock some sense into him since he's being a little bit of an edgelord. And he decided to turn himself into a tentacle monster. You know, it's a very typical, you know, anime magical girl plot. Actually, a very typical, you know, shonen anime plot. Alright, Arata, that's enough out of you. Enamati, help him! You help me to, you know, Arata, at this rate, you're going to... Why are you hesitating? Are you uncertain whether you can do it alone or whether he'll even hear you? Don't underestimate yourself or him. Alright, yeah, we are friends. You know, this is our friend Arata, he's just having a little bit of a Sasuke Uchiha moment. He's having a little bit of a Sasuke Uchiha moment. I'm sure we can, you know... Holy fuck, I got really, really fucked up. Okay, I did get a bit fucked up, but that's okay. Yeah, Arata, it's gonna be okay, dude. We're gonna pull you out. We're gonna pull you out of the eater. We're gonna take you back home. Yeah, we gotta... Alright, now. You gonna say since none of it was real? Oh, now, come on now. Curse Shadow for making us forget something that important. I mean, I'm not sure why Shadow did it, but you know, I'm sure he had his reasons. Whether, I don't know if they're good or not. Yeah, probably not good reasons. He was probably trying to cover. He was probably trying to cover. I'm not here to give you sermons or give you pity. I'm here to tell you you don't need to become a tentacle monster. You know, to be strong. I'm here to tell you you don't need tentacle monsters on your side. And we're knocking some sense into him quite literally. Yeah, friend, this is what friendship looks like in anime, yeah. Sorry, I had to knock some sense into you quite literally. You're not fine. You weren't fine the way you were. You idiot. No, 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 no. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. We're getting into a fist fight. Yeah, Pokemon protagonists would never get into a fist fight with each other, by the way. They would never do that, even with, you know, criminal gangs. Remember when Team Rocket used to have guns? Yeah, I can't allow that anymore. It'll be okay, yeah. Now let's stop beating it. Uh-oh. I think my half-digital body is, you know, starting to collapse. I'm fine. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with my butt. There's nothing wrong. Oh, no. Alright. Alright, Leopardmon is getting ready to, you know, getting some power together. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure he's called different things in other parts of the world. Well, again, so is Omnimon. Hey, Nokia's here! Alright now. Everybody's here. Alright now. Alright, rebels, get ready to train, you know, Leopardmon. Get ready to train Leopardmon by reversing the flow of power back from him. Yeah, Arata was thankfully not too hard. He did hit me pretty hard with Tyrant Cluster. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, you know, going up against Arachne. I mean, you know, it's one of her skills that she got from, you know, absorbing tyranny. Yeah, you gotta remember, Arachne is also my friend too, but you know. That's right, Leopardmon, you're getting trained. Yeah, suck him up until he's dry. Wait, Nokia, are you actually a succubus? Oh no. No, digital succubus, no. Actually, I'm just kidding. Another day on the Nokia Express. Yeah, that's right. Choo-choo. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Hey, Arata, have you finally come to your senses? I know, you're all idiots or jerks. How could you talk like that at a time like this? Arata, it's okay. Arata, you really should have joined the rebels, yeah. Alright now. You really should have joined the rebels if you did that choice and instead of, being tempted by evil. I mean, tempted by power, basically. Yeah, you're losing power, that's right. Yeah, that's right, how did humans like you ruin Crusader minds? No, my plans, how is this possible? Yeah, it's called the magic of the internet, guys. It's called hacking. Yeah, deal with it. Leopardmon, your scheme has been foiled. You, what are you? My name is Alphamon. Alphamon? Who is that? What? The legendary 13th Royal Knight, you actually do exist? What? 13 Royal Knights? Oh, no. Why show yourself now as my enemy? I exist to control the Royal Knights. My purpose is to keep them from running amok. Yeah, it's like half of you are very into war crimes, so I have to rein you in and slap some sense into you every time you guys decide war crime against humanity. What you do often, you guys do have a track record of kind of doing that as well as infighting with the other knights that aren't war criminals. Yeah, especially you, Leopardmon. I mean, when have you ever been a good guy? What? I have a double in a royal knight. Noble and royal knights don't commit genocide, guys. Remember, genocide is a bad thing, yeah. In fact, it's very evil. And I stand against evil. You stand against evil. You stand bathed in heavenly light, as you cower before the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning! Dissonance now! Indignation! That's right. Get wrecked! Get wrecked, villains! Alright now. You dare to steal my power, mock me not. I am Leopardmon, the most powerful of the knights. Are you sure about that? We've seen Omnimon in action, guys. Now, Omnimon is much stronger, much better than you. What is it, my dear Watson? Hey, alright now. Alright, Kurumi, let's do it. Alright, we're going up against Leopardmon. Alright, let's knock some sense into this clown. Oh no, Assault Stance, what's he doing? Oh no, he's starting to buff. Alright, he's buffing. We better get rid of that. I'm gonna say no to that. You're not allowed to have that. I'm gonna say no to you having any buffs. Alright, now we need to heal up. Yeah, we kinda were hurting from the last fight. Alright, yeah, smack some sense into him. Hydro Water 3. Oh no, what? Extinction Wave, uh-oh. Ow. Alright, that doesn't have a chance of instant death, does it? I really hope not. That's right, get wrecked, Leopardmon. Get wrecked, Leopardmon. That's right, Lilithmon practically ate you for breakfast. Just like I knew she would. Get wrecked, villain. Get wrecked, villain. Get wrecked, villain. Get trolled by I, the mighty Endobody. You're not standing for justice. You want to war crime people. Destruction is not King Trusty. Dude, you're not a good guy. You're not a good guy, Leopardmon. You're wanting to kill people. You're evil. You're evil. Go away. Go away and rot. Go to jail. That's right. Go to Celestial Jail. I mean, hell is basically Celestial Jail, right? Actually, Iron Mouse is there. Go to someplace that's not hell. Yeah, go to someplace that's not Celestial Jail. And also not Heaven, either. Go to Limbo. Go to Purgatory. Maybe you can have a chance at repentance, maybe. But seeing as you're a war criminal, that's highly unlikely. If we release a digital wave that is pulled in a digital line, the dimensional door will open. That will attract the eaters, and they go. Happily, the digital line is already primed thanks to the energy you took from Leopardmon. This plan can be executed at any time now. That's sir, why would you do my digital world? And we're not letting that happen, Shadow. Of course, I won't let such a thing happen. It would mean the end of our evolution. Did you know that Eaters have what could be considered called a main unit? Eaters' main unit, what? What do you mean, Shadow? Oh yes, the Mother Eater itself. Eliminate that and all the other Eaters will be wiped out in turn. Where is the... Alright, so the Eaters have a Mother Eater, and, you know, the World Knights didn't, you know, plan to, you know, destroy that thing? Okay. No? They decided, you know, War Crimes was the much better choice? That's been worn away by the Mother Eater, has lost most of its functionality. That may be the reason why the World Knights have broken ranks with one another. Oh, so the Mother Eater was, you know, warping, you know, King Drastiel's will. So that means that, you know, King Drastiel didn't want destruction and, you know, was being influenced by this Mother Eater. Alright, I guess we'll take care of the Eaters, I guess. Alright, now. Digital wave alright, now. That's why after the Eaters are in the digital world and so the Mother Eater is eliminated, I need to hold the door open from the inside. Leave that part to us. Royal Knights! Oh, here comes the rest of the Royal Knights. At least these Royal Knights are good guys. I wonder if Time Strangers is gonna follow a similar vein with some of the Olympus Fall being good guys and some of them not. Of course, Plutomon is already, you know, advertised as being a villain. Hopefully he's hopefully he's not like Leopardmon or Crusadermon. Him being a main villain is definitely unlikely, given that shadow we saw in the demo. It's probably him, even though I did say it was Ansem, because let's face it, Ansem also, you know, looks like that. But I'm sure. Alright now. Yeah, Plutomon, you know, being a Kingdom Hearts villain. Alright, Eaters, prepare to get sucked up. Oh wow, there are a lot of those all over the world. Oof. Too bad we couldn't eliminate. I mean, we could eliminate them all one by one, but you know, that would take, you know, forever. Alright, the doorway is accessed and it looks like a magical circle. You gotta remember, in this world, you know, supernatural instances are definitely, you know, are actually caused by Digimon, yeah. They're like how in my world, you know, supernatural incidences are caused by, you know, Tulpas. Yeah, or rather beings that are descended from Tulpas, basically, yeah. That's why, you know, that's what all, you know, non-human, you know, magical entities are, you know, born from, yeah. Yeah, I happen to be a union of human and you know, one such being. You know, my mom was one. My mom was not. My mom was, you know, an Ark, and you know, my dad was human. That's, you know, just part of, you know, Indamati's lore. And yes, I am still writing lore for Indamati after all these years. I kind of feel like. Have you guys ever read Leaf by Nurgle? I feel like Nurgle in that story, basically. Yeah, very yeah, he only had the skill to draw like one leaf. Like, you know, he like dreamed of, you know, something very beautiful a long time ago. And kind of dedicated his life to trying to make it come true. But couldn't quite do it. That's what I kind of feel like. Alright now. Alright now. Alright now, you guys gonna come along to help us? Alright, Shadow. I don't... No, what's Shadow, you know, actually trying to plan? He wants evolution and I... The digital world is a very dangerous place. We don't have a lot of time, but it makes no sense to rush and make mistakes. Alright, now, we can take care of a few things before we do this. Wait, no, I should probably... Yeah, I think I should heal first. Yeah, I should definitely go back and heal. Alright, just let me go back and heal first. You know, before the final fight of the game. You know, against you know, Mother Eater. Or rather, King Draciel, you know, infected by Mother Eater. Alright, now. Yep, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna heal. Alright, now, let's get right back into it, huh? Alright, we will go right back up, yeah. I'm not really too worried about doing any cases right now. I mean, obviously there is stuff you can do, but you know, there's no reason to really do it. Not for me anyway. I already got max, you know. I already got the max, you know. Alright now. Enter the digital world, yeah. Enter the digital world so we can do it. Final boss fight. Shadow has his own goals, so I'm certain he's using us to achieve them. Yeah, that definitely... Alright, now. Still, at the same time, we're using Shadow to rescue my brother. To create a new world, that is his objective. To erase all sadness from the world. Everything he's done has been to achieve that, everything he's gone on to do as well. Yeah, sounds pretty typical if you know a Digimon and villain, you know, when they're human. I vaguely remember something like that. I don't quite recall. I think they were influenced by, you know, Mummymon and, you know, I think they were influenced by Mummymon and that one Spider Lady Digimon. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to pronounce her because, you know, because I'm sure I'm gonna, you know, butcher it. I'm just gonna call her Juragumon. Yeah, which coincidentally, if she were in this game, she'd be perfect for that Juragumo quest. You know, that we never actually, you know, got a, you know, resolution to. So that organ harvester is still at large somewhere in the world. Ah, no, looks like it's all been taken over. Alright, this is a digital world. Now we should probably keep moving. Alright, this place looks like it's seen better days. I know, what do we got here? Alright, what are you? Alright now. Alright now, a genuine King Draciel terminal. Uh-oh, it's been worn away by eaters. A mere program, huh? Alright, now consider it part. Oh, he's got Diaboromon. Nice. He's got like the super edgy, you know, Digimon, yeah. He's got like the super edgy Digimon, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a nerd, I'm a geek. That's very different. I mean, technically speaking, you know, geeks are actually the smart ones. Nerds are more the otaku, and geeks are the ones that are actually, you know, the smart ones. I know, awesome Quake 3. I'm not super scared by that. You know, maybe I should be super scared by that, though. Alright, this is gonna take a while if I do it like that. Alright, now I should, you know, heal up with Ocean Love. Alright, Destruction Cannon 3. Alright, Mental Field Charge. It's using alright now. Alright, just going for a regular attack. Alright, that's not super scary. I think we should be able to get through this guy. Alright, let's improve our speed. And then go in for another Phantom Pain. Alright, let's try Holy Light 3. Nice, that was enough. Alright, we got a Master Barrier. We got a Master Barrier. Alright, what's with this guy? Oh no, that's a bunch of eaters. That's a lot of eaters. They're being drawn to the Mother Eater, aren't they? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, now we need to be careful. Alright, don't worry. We're holding. Alright, hold on. Hold on, just a little longer. We have a mission to complete. I know that we're breaking apart, but we have to hold on. You know, we gotta be strong, you know? You know, we gotta be strong in these types of instances. Alright, now they're going in there. Alright, we should probably get going too. Alright, the hole was warmed by ears that goes all the way down to the core. King Draciel himself is down there. Now it's a den of eaters. What would Shadow call the Matter Eaters down there? Uh-oh. Here goes memory fragment. Yes, memory is a little fragmented across time and space. I mean, or rather, across the internet. That reminds me of Lawnmower Girl in a way. Yeah, they're a friend of mine, yeah. They're also a VTuber, and they're trying... I think they're trying to do some sort of ARG thing. At least from what I remember. Right, yeah, let's take a Master Barrier. Alright, let's take those Master Barriers. Those are gonna be super useful. Let's get you the Master Disc. Alright, let's get you the Master Disc. Alright, now, I believe there's more, I believe there's more Draciel programs, you know, do. Jump off, yeah. Here, there are more Draciel programs we need to fight. Alright, that's the Mother Eater down there. Alright, let's be careful as we go down. That's the Mother Eater, yeah, it's huge. And Draciel himself has been overtaken and fully corrupted. I suspect the original function of King Draciel has been almost entirely suppressed. And our own knights didn't think to check on King Draciel through this? A giant turnip anyway, we need to debug King Draciel and soon. Alright, I'm sure Shadow is, you know, using us for his own ends, but, you know, we don't really have much of a choice since we need to deal with these enemies anyway. Since we have to deal with all this anyway. Unfortunate, I know. Alright, this thing is blocking our way, so we need to take care of it. Alright, it's going. Alright, this one's gonna be more physically oriented. Alright, now I will try going for this. Alright, now. Hopefully Phantom Pain will be able to break through it. Alright, it's blocking. Alright, now. Alright, now Hydro Water. Yeah, it's like it. Alright, now we can do it. RJ3. Nice damage. Alright, it's going for another guard charge. That's not good. I don't like that it keeps buffing its defense. Alright, I'm gonna take care of those defense buffs before it does something really nasty. Alright, I better take care of those buffs before it does something super nasty. Alright, Hydro Water to the face. That takes care of it. Oh, Master Guard, nice. Alright, oh wait, we got that memory up. Alright, let's give you the Master Guard. Alright, just in case we need it. Oh yeah, I should probably heal first. Probably should heal my Digimon first. Probably should heal my Digimon first, just in case. Oh, there's another, dress heal program down there. We need to take care of that. Well, this is it's going a long way down. Right now, I'm kind of nervous about all this. Oh, not really the program that's up ahead of me. I'm more worried about the Mother Eater, because I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's going to be rough. I know it will be not easy. Alright, this one, though, I'm pretty sure will be no problem. This dress heal program should be no problem, though. Mental charge, uh-oh, it's boosting intelligence. No, I don't want you to have those intelligence boosts. Yeah, I don't want you to have those intelligence boosts. Right now, let's accelerate. And then, hit with, and then go for a speed. And then go for a speed up. There we go. Okay, I'm palm. Alright, it's mental charging. Alright, now I can pierce your intelligence, so it doesn't matter. Now there we go. Huge crystal, what's it doing? What's it doing? It's doing something nasty. Oh no, whoops. Alright, that's not good. Alright now. We need an Amethyst Mandala so it isn't gonna one-shot us with that huge crystal of his. Will-O-Wisp Slash. Shining Laser 3. I'm not super scared of that. Alright, I will use Ocean Love. Alright, now Holy Light. Alright, let's go Holy Light. Alright, Meteor Fall 3. Alright, now hopefully we can do it. Alright, now hopefully this will do it. Oh no, it's hanging on by a thread. Rune Forest 3. Alright, nice, it missed some of them. Alright, now Holy Light 3. Nice, we took it down. Oh, we got another Master Disc. Got another Master Disc. Alright, the bad guy has been purified. Alright, I need to heal again. Alright, now. Now I might as well use a couple SP capsules. Alright, just make sure we're all topped off. Just make sure we're all topped off before the final fight. Or never mind, I probably should have saved my items. Alright, probably should save my items until we're actually there. Now we're able to beat that Gracial programs, no problem. As long as they don't go for huge crystal and, knock me out. And that could be a problem if they, hit hard enough with that. Alright, now just one... Right now, is this the last one? Question mark? Alright, hopefully this is the last one. And I was going for shock. Oh no. Whoa, stun. Oh, right, you're blocking. Alright, we blocked that. Alright, mental field charge. Alright, now... Oh, whoa. I'm supposed to go acceleration boost. Alright, acceleration boost. Alright, mental field charge. Transcendent sword. Alright, go Omnimon. Go Omnimon. Alright, it's using shock. Yeah, I blocked the status effects. Oh, skill up. Alright, now we should be able to hit super hard. Alright, we should hit super hard. Alright, combo. Oh yeah, we're about to combo off. Alright, we're about to combo off. We're about to really combo off. There we go. Nice. Nice, we took it out nice and simple. Ooh, Tactician USB. Sadly, we have little use for that now. Although, it's a very useful item. You can get those from Digifarms, though. Alright, now I'm gonna swap up. Alright, now I get the feeling that we're about to go into the boss fight. I get the feeling we're about to, actually go into the final boss fight. I get the feeling we're about to actually go into the final boss fight. Hopefully it's just a short walk. Alright, we're actually really gonna go through on this whole passage, huh? Oh, never mind, I guess we aren't. Okay, I guess we aren't. Alright, down to the final boss. Oh, good thing the Digilab is right there. Good thing Digilab is just right there. Alright, I might as well... Alright, no time like the present. Alright, let me just check my moves real quick. Yeah, Chain Max is on. Acceleration boost and Chain Max. Alright, acceleration boost and Chain Max will be my strategy. At least it'll be for, my first team. Oh no, we can't reach it. Activity is being suppressed by a large number of eaters. Movement seems to be greatly restricted. Oh no, their fighting strength is unknown quantity by unknown means. We compare favorably for now. Uh-oh. But we're hackers, yeah. Alright, now let's take them on. Alright, here comes the final boss. Alright, now let's attack. We won't let this thing, hurt anybody else. We won't let the Mother Eater, hurt anybody else. Alright, now, what's this final boss like again? I kinda forgot. Or is this like the first part of it? Alright, multi-stage. Alright, might as well acceleration boost. Alright, I feel like we need speed. Alright, Chain Max, go. Alright, now Chain Max on Ara. Preserving, uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that, that means it's gonna do something real nasty. Oh yeah, alright, let's go. Alright now. Full combo. Full combo. Full combo. Full combo. Full combo. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Yeah, take that. Oh yeah, wombo combo! Wombo combo! Wombo combo! Yeah, take that. How's that? Yeah. Oh yeah, we beat it. We hit it like one punch. One punch. That's all. I'm number one. Uh-oh. Oh no, are we getting... Alright now. We're getting sucked in. We're getting sucked into the main body. Alright, Yugo's here. And we hit it like one punch. One punch, that's all. I'm number one. Do 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 do. I'm sure there's a second phase somewhere. I'm sure there's a second phase though. Alright, after this is phase 2, right? Don't worry, you're fine. Come on, Yugo. Let's get out of this monstrosity. Let's end this nightmare once and for all. Alright, the memory fragments are, scattered. Alright, Yugo, are you here? Alright, is this gonna trigger the final boss? Come on, it's okay. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here. Alright, it's not gonna be like, oh no, we triggered the final boss. Alright, now it's probably gonna have the phase 2. Alright, if we don't do something, uh-oh. Others consumed by eaters, uh-oh. I was absorbing and imprisoned by them and I became part of a shared network of data. One of my roles was to suppress their activity, uh-oh. I tried to keep their rate of erosion down, uh-oh. Oh no. That means you're gonna, really kick my teeth in now. Alright, now it's time for the phase 2, yeah. Yugo isn't part of the network anymore. The erosion speed will increase without limit and we might all lose our stored mental data. Joe, what are you doing? What are you planning on doing? Joe, what are you planning on doing? Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Joe, don't you do it! Don't do it! Don't merge with that thing! Don't you dare merge with that thing! No, he's merging with it! No, what are you doing? Stop! Stop right there! What are you doing? Oh no, what's he planning on doing? He's planning on basically, trying to use it to become God. Oh no, that's not a good thing. Alright, the crazy mad scientist, decided to betray us. Uh-oh. Oh no, here it comes. Uh-oh. True final boss time. True final boss time. True final boss. No, I don't like this. This reminds me of, Tableau from Super Smash Bros. You guys remember that. The original boss before Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Before Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Before the game that preceded it. I think that was in Brawl, yeah. In the GameCube, yeah. Or was it the Wii? No, I'm pretty sure it was the Wii. I'm thinking of the Wii, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I mean Brawl, not Melee. Alright, now, here we go. Alright, Shadow, time to knock some sense into you. Alright, now we're gonna have to try to pull him from the brink. You should quit while you can, uh-oh. Endamati, uh-oh. It has been deteriorating from repeated eater contact, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Pixel Doctor, thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. I'm almost done with the game now. It was all part of the plan. Yeah, that's just why you can't trust adults. Stop it, money. Don't risk it. Alright, now we have... Alright, now. Yeah, we're the Dustin children of the game. Yeah. Yeah, good thing we just rescued Yugo from that monster. Oh no, here comes the final boss theme. He wants to rebuild the world. You're not gonna rebuild the world, you're gonna make it even more cruel and ugly and sad. And crooked. Now we're gonna stop you with the power of friendship and also the Digimon we just found. I'm gonna stop you with the power of friendship and also my beautiful pet Digimon, yeah. Yeah, my favorite. Alright. Yeah, we don't want a tyrannical madman, you know, trying to decide fate for us. Don't remember the ending of, you know, Persona 5 Royal? You know, against the true final boss in that game? Don't you remember that one? You know, against that prophet and, you know, Azathoth? I mean, I know Galdaboeth is, you know, the final boss of the main campaign, but you know, I'm talking Royal. Alright, now here it comes. Here comes the final boss. Oh no. We have to fight this huge giant, you know, oh no, what? It's using Venom Trap, uh-oh. Oh well, I'm not worried about Omnimon. Oh, speed field charge, that's not good. Panic Whips, no. Please don't confuse me. No, please don't confuse me. Please don't confuse me, I don't like that. Please don't confuse me, no. That's unfair. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, Chaos Degradation, this does fix damage. That does fix damage, by the way. Transcendent Sword, go! Go, Omnimon! Yeah, slice him up! Oh, it's attack field charging. I don't know, what's he doing? Ow! Right now, I'm sure I need to take out... Alright, I need to take out the arms, right? Alright, now. Alright, block the poison. Oh no, it's going to Wilhelm Palm 3. Oh, thank you for missing. Alright, thank you for missing. Alright, it's just an RNG race of how far, alright now. Alright, Chaos Degradation. Might as well soften everybody, might as well soften them up. Alright, it's using Rune Forestry. Oh no, ow. Alright, it's Mental Field Charge now. Late Knuckle 3, aim for that. That's right. Here comes the Wilhelm Palm. Good, attack the gas, that doesn't, you know, do anything. No, he's getting lots of, oh no, he's casting Spirit Crash. Oh, you just stole it from Omnimon. Never mind, Omnimon, alright, it's fine that you hit Omnimon with that. It's fine that you hit Omnimon with that. Alright, now your arm, alright, the arm is down. Alright, I'm gonna Chaos Degradation and, you know, soften them up a little bit more. Transcendent Sword, yeah, there we go. Come on, Omnimon. Hit him hard. Yeah, the arm is down. Alright, now, Phantom Pain, Phantom Pain. Alright, now that takes that down. Alright, that's just the first phase, though. Alright, that's just the first part. Oh no, it's going for an arm swing. Oh, he's coming down with me at a Titan Fist. I know the Eaters are weak, aren't they? Oh, you guys doing all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, now. Alright, up to the head. Alright, here comes the true final. Here comes the final phase. Pretty sure that. Oh no, what's it doing? Please don't do whatever you're about to do now. Oh no. No, Gale Storm. Oof. Ouch. Alright, so I'm currently bugged, which means, I count as data type now. Alright, there we go. Alright, I better heal everybody up. I better heal everybody up like nobody's business. Alright, now I might as well soften them all up. Gas degradation. Alright, connect chain. Oh, thank you. Oh, combo up. Oh no, he's bugging everybody again. Stop bugging me out. Uh-oh, stop. I was casting Gale Storm. Ouch. Alright, now I'm just gonna heal everybody up. That's why he's here. Alright, Transcendent Sword, go! Transcendent Sword, go! Yeah, that's right. Guard break field. Ow, no, my defense is going down. Alright, we're getting a combo on Chaos Degradation. Does that, you know... Alright, getting a combo on Chaos Degradation. Alright, hopefully this, weakens it. Right now we're Virus, so we should be able... Alright, we're Virus, so we should be able to hit really hard here. Alright, that takes care of that. Now Machine Break. Alright, that's not too worrying. Alright, it stopped. Alright, they're stopped. Alright, now. I should probably speed everybody up. Alright, I'll just use a Chaos Degradation to soften them up. I'll use Chaos Degradation to soften them up. Supreme Cannon, go! Fire! Fire at will! Alright, he's going Nano Sheen Break. Alright, that's not gonna do too much. Alright, now, I get the feeling he's probably gonna Gale Storm soon. Alright, it stopped. Alright, we better hurry. Alright, now I might as well Chaos Degradation again. Might as well, there's no reason not to. No reason not to, other than to soften them up. Might as well soften them up. Alright, now. Alright, now we are winning. Alright, bot, get banned. Alright, now adversary purified. This game is now pure. Mission complete. Yeah, he's blowing up. That's right, Shadow, you're not going to become the god of the new world today. Not on my watch. Alright, excellent. Is there... The Shadow is still in the Mother Eater. What should we do? Should we lock him up? Should we lock him up here? Alright, now we need to take care of things ourselves. Alright, antibody. I know we don't have much, but, you know, we can probably save Shadow. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going in there. Oh, hey, Anima, you're not going to. Is that what you said your body couldn't take it? Alright, now. No, this is the decision they made. Find the truth only you can. Alright, one last hacking. One last hacking. Alright, we are jacking in. Alright, now jack in. Alright, Shadow's gotta be in here somewhere. Alright, now let's learn about him, shall we? Don't worry, we may be breaking down, but we're not giving up. Ignore my warnings and wound up in such a wretched form. Such a waste of effort. I have been fully assimilated by the Mother Eater. I'm not like Harada or Yugo. I'm not giving up regardless. What are you talking about? There's no logic, yeah. You know what? Alright, but isn't that your ego talking, surely? Alright, yeah, I made a promise. God does not play dice with the universe. All of you were the dice this whole time. I bet on the dice that have wills of their own. I should have time to leave here. What? Alright now. Proving the existence of a god who creates dice tossed by a god of dice. And to prove this theory, I must disappear along with the Eaters. Our existence is too unique and overpowering, we throw off the results of the equation. The Eaters will simply return to their original role. To the form they should have been before they corrupted by the digital world we created. A higher dimension extends over countless parallel worlds, including both ours and the digital world. Eaters exist in regions we cannot and must never access. These higher dimensions are beyond our capacity to even imagine. They comprise what a vast system of what we call the Great Intent or the works of the gods. What? Okay. The Eaters manifested through contact with our data and our dimension and took on its form and substance. The results are what we have seen. What the effect is, if by chance or predestined, I cannot say, only gods know for sure. Now, if I were to ask King Thrasiel, I don't know if King Thrasiel has a gender, but his calculations do not confirm the existence of any godly entities. However, his calculations are still ongoing. We know, so who knows what the ultimate answer will be. In any case, I require King Thrasiel help to reformat all the Eaters that have been connected to me. We cannot remove them from every dimension, nor is there any reason to do so. The possibility of similar reoccurring in your future is one of 8,192 to the 20th power. That's quite a big number. I'm not gonna lie. So please, don't worry about it. If my calculations are correct, your universe will cease to exist before that'll ever come to pass. So you can live and die free from the Eaters, or to be born again and to prove my theory. Hey, I won't give you a choice in the matter, this is my ego talking. I shall therefore leave you for now, so if you're so inclined, maybe we shall meet again. Now, Shadow, you don't have to go. You don't have to do this, you know? Don't give yourself over to the science and the nonsense. Uh-oh. And the body. Right now, it seems my body is breaking down. I'm not a stupid jerk face, no. Yeah, it seems like he was having some serious delusions in the end. And what about Shadow? It looks like he's gone. He kept saying things that made no sense. That's pretty much what I'm gonna have to say about him. That's pretty accurate to what I was just saying. The functions haven't resumed and seem to be restoring the digital world. Hey, should we be leaving then? Yeah, we better get out of here. A reasonable decision, yes. Alright, Endemani needs to leave. But we're starting to die. We're starting to die off. Looks like the digital world is back to normal. I wish more of the game would take place in the digital world instead of, you know, in corridors. You know, that'll look very similar to each other. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's see, mental data preserved within the Eater's network. Now, King Trestial is sending it back to your world. And that'll heal Eden Syndrome, right? That's not quite the right road, really, but something similar to that will likely occur. The phenomenon you humans would call miraculous. Oh, so the mental data is going back. That means everybody's gonna come back, you know, as themselves, right? And, you know, wake up. At least I hope so. Alright, what's this? Alright, that must be some mental data. This figure is the Eater's original form? Question mark? What? What? That's how it scans, moving from one piece of data to the next, sending information to a higher dimension. It has no clear objective, I have one theory. Things like St. Elmo's fire, UFOs, strange orbs, these light-emitting bodies, or maybe a temporary visualization of the Eaters in a digital wave. What? Okay. So basically they became will-o-wisps, okay. Yeah, by the way, I do recognize St. Elmo's fire. Mostly because of Order Ecclesia. You know there's a monster in that game, you know, based on St. Elmo's fire? In that case, we'll just meet again. I'm certain everything will work out. Alright, now, by the way, tomorrow is gonna be Visions of Mana. And then probably the day after that is probably gonna be... The day after that will probably be Chris Tales. The next day before Digimon Time Strangers is gonna be Chronicles of the Wolf. I mean, I thought I'd, you know, play some sort of, you know, Castlevania adjacent game on Halloween, maybe. Oh no, we're all leaving, and we're gonna forget everything. Now the universe is gonna experience a great reset. You know, an actual great reset instead of ones, you know... Oh hey, there's a Dressiel program right there. What are you doing here? Alright, I guess King Dressiel, you know, wanted to watch over whatever we were doing. I'm glad we were able to beat the final boss using just one team. I think the final boss in Hacker's Memory is a little bit harder. Because obviously it has way more instant death. I'm pretty sure the final boss in this game also has instant death. Maybe we were too powerful and, you know, kept knocking it down. You know, Chaos Degradation, you know, doing percent base damage to all enemies is, you know, pretty good. Not gonna lie. Oh, all the World Knights are going home. Nice, 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 nice. By the way, I really like Jesbon's design. Not gonna lie, I kind of like Jesbon's design the most out of all the Royal Knights. Yeah, and Huckmon, by the way, is, you know, Huckmon? Wait, wasn't it Hackmon or Huckmon? Oh no. Yeah, I like that one. That's a good rookie starter. Too bad he's kind of hard to unlock, you know, too bad. Oh yeah, when this game originally came out, you know, the Royal Knights were like super hard to, you know, get because, you know, you obviously had to make story progress to unlock them. Same with Mastamon, unfortunately. Same with Mastamon, so you really had to, same with Mastamon, you kind of had to wait till, you know, Mirai, you know, some Mastamon in this game. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm turning into mental data. I'm turning. Oh no, I'm turning it. Oh no, I'm turning to Phosons. That's not good. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, the universe is being born anew. Universe is being reborn anew. See, no more digital wave, no more anything. Now all our Digimon are gonna be free now. Now our Digivice. Wait, there's no such thing as Digimon anymore. No. Oh no, Nokia's actually crying now. Yeah, they made a specific model just to have Nokia cry. Alright, that makes me sad. Not gonna lie. I like Nokia. She's probably one of... Alright, her deck is kind of fun to play, although it's, Agumon and Gabumon. Yeah, the Digimon card game. Yeah, she is in a Digimon card game. Yeah, I don't know what the meta is in Digimon card game, I just know there's a Nokia deck. I know there's a Nokia deck. I know that normal monsters are actually good in, the Digimon card game. Most card games don't know what to do with your normal monsters. Yeah, the way I see it, normal monsters should be cheap and, easy to spam. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Normal monsters used to be actually really good because they just had really high attack numbers. And, effects weren't, as broken as they were back then. I mean, there were still some strong effects, don't get me wrong. There was Jinzo, of course. There was Jinzo, but, there was also Summon Skull, which, had 100 more attack. Of course, there was also, Of course, you guys want to know a fun combo, you could do with Jinzo? Yeah, if you use Call of the Haunted to bring Jinzo back from the graveyard, he would negate the effects of, Call of the Haunted, so that he wouldn't be affected by the negative effects of, Call of the Haunted. Yeah, but Jinzo used to be really, really OP, yeah. I kind of wish, the Jinzo deck, could do something other than, just Jinzo the deck. Yeah, it needs to do more. It needs to do more. Of course, what more could you really want out of a Jinzo deck that, probably wouldn't be just Floodgate spam? That's what pretty much all control decks really are, is just Floodgate, spam. Which is why, all the Floodgates got banned. Well, all the good Floodgates got banned. Yeah, I can't believe them. Of course the mad scientist would want to, try to become God. He's probably, to be fair, with the way he talks, he's probably full of self-loathing. Or, he's probably very sad at that state of the world. Probably made him very lonely, though. Yeah, I can relate to that latter part, maybe. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. I'm not very good at media literacy, I mean, at least I have enough media literacy to know why Freerin, kinda killed Ura and them. Though it's not completely hopeless. Yeah, but I'd rather not get into a Freerin debate with anybody right now, no. Well, thank you, Pathogen, for lurking. Yeah, I should have noticed you earlier, I'm sorry. Alright, yeah, Freerin, the demons that were working with Ura, they were, basically, pretending to be diplomats. With the intention of, using manipulation, coercion, and, force to, try and, disable the barrier so that, Ura could come in and, kill everybody, yeah. And the things she's using to kill everybody are, their countrymen that, she's basically, brainwashed and enslaved and, had their heads chopped off. So, you see, I'm in the camp of, yeah, the demons definitely deserved it. If we're going by that alone. Oh, a famous sleuth that can only find, like you can find Kyoko, and I have no doubt about it. Now, Cyber Sleuth is a very good game. Please find her. Are you sure she's even around? Oh, we're still in a coma. It's not like you, huh? What would anybody think, yeah? Are we in a coma and, basically dead forever? Your vital signs are looking great, and Amai's gonna be fine, I promise. Oh good, my vital signs are looking great. You think Eden's wandering around in Eden like a ghost somewhere? No, we're gonna... Oh no. That subconscious manifestation of my brother that was trapped by the Eaters that was outside of his control. We're the ones that are responsible for it happening, blaming my brother for it is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I think Shido, knew that we were breaking down and, kind of wanted us, out of his way. Because he didn't want us interfering with, his plan to, basically become god of the new world. Answer on the self-proclaimed non-geek says. I'm gonna get out Nokia. Nokia, no. Hey, what are you doing? Eden, I'm gonna go for a little search. Alright, looking. Alright, now. Oh, wait, is that... Wait, who's that right next to it? Alright, who's that? Oh, wait. What's her Digivice? Her Digivice. Oh, Alphamon, what are you doing here? Looks like you finally woke up. I've been talking to you ever since I found you, but... I've never got even the faintest response out of you. You just woke up just when I was about to give up. Can you hear me? Yes, we can. I guess I should explain the situation. Yes, cyber body collapsed and after attempting that crazy connection jump. The data that comprised you just dispersed. In other words, you're a husk of your former self. How do you feel? I feel whole, I guess. Everything's here, right? And don't worry, you don't need to tell me. Fate won't give up on you. And neither will I. Take on the wheel of King Trasio after so long, becoming human, sleuthing, fighting my comrades. I just want a assistant who kept doing all sorts of crazy things. That was a handful, let me tell you. But thanks to you, it was all a lot of fun. Thank you. I am waiting to tell you that. Waiting for you to wake up. What is it? Don't be. What's gonna become of you now? As I said before, your data is dispersed. Not even I could gather it all back together now. You could wander here in your semi-permanent state. I shouldn't do that. Oh, you're right. You come to the digital world. How was it? I'm about to get really busy. The years are reforming my King Trasio, reverting them back to a harmless state of being. We still don't know much about their true nature. And, Trasio, alright. Well, given that the Eaters that we, used to know kind of corrupted, King Trasio, probably the World Knights ain't questioned King Trasio too much when he was, saying nutty things. Like, nuking the humans? We must do war crimes? I'm glad that some of the Royal Knights were like, nah, we better not do that. No. No, 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 no. That's bad. That's very bad. Hey, look, it's Solar Digimon. Alright, now. Whoa, look at all the cool Digimon we have. Alright, now. Look at all the cool Digimon we have, yeah. Although one of them is literally Satan. Hail Satan! Oh no! Then again, I do have Mass Demon. I have Mass Demon on my team. that counts as something, right? Oh boy! All right, roll credits. Roll them credits. Roll those credits, man. Alright, luckily the final boss fight was not as hard as I thought it was. For some reason I remember it being harder. I might be confusing it with Hacker's Memory. I remember the Hacker's Memory final boss, being very hard. Yeah, but in the first phase I, pretty much one-shot it. I was like, one punch! Well, to be fair, it was a big setup. Yeah, it was a big setup, yeah. Yeah, Chain Max is, probably the most OP. Chain Max and Acceleration Boost are, competitive skills, by the way. Those are kind of things you see in, Digimon competitive, if you ever play competitive for this game. Pretty, alright, yeah. Yeah, the competitive in, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory was not balanced at all. They even nerfed some of the abilities and some of the damage of some of the Digimon. Yeah, and it still was, very, not balanced at all. Yeah, come Time Strangers, they kind of said, fuck it, we're not doing competitive anymore. Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, they kind of did the same thing with, Dragon Quest, Monsters, the Dark Prince. Yeah, you can play competitive on the Switch, but, you can't do it on Steam. You're not allowed to do it on Steam. That's not allowed, apparently. Yeah, competitive in that game is also not balanced at all, because, most of it is just stun spam. Most of the competitive in, Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince is just stun spam. Everybody's constantly uses Warcry in that. I mean, Warcry. Damn, I said Warcry, and it's actually Warcry. Cry, as in C-R-Y. Darn, why did I get that confused with crying? Alright, I guess they sounds kind of similar. Maybe I'm confusing myself, I guess. Hey, Bamco! Bamco, let me play more of your games without, worrying about the copyright. Installation complete. What does that mean? Oh, we have post-credits. Post-credit scene? Oh, looks like we're fine. Nice. We did eventually wake up. And what are we having? Oh, we're having some coffee. Alright, are we making some sort of crazy coffee? Alright, grab him. Oh, no. Oh, we met up with Kurumi again. The real Kurumi, not the Digimon Kurumi. By the way, please button up your shirt, please. That's very inappropriate. I was sick for a while. My instincts are rusty. I certainly have that way of drinking. What? Did we have to... Oh no, she actually knows how to make actual good coffee. The real Kurumi knows how to make actual good coffee. Instead of, making cursed drinks. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, Alpha Mon's not human after all. He probably doesn't understand, what good food is. She probably doesn't understand what humans eat. In the same, in a similar vein, fairies are kind of the same way. Although humans should never really eat our food now. Unless you want to be a part of us. Love good coffee, but never that coffee of hers. Hey, look, alright, yeah. Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Mayu. Oh, New Game Plus is unlocked. Alright, do we want to save? Sure. Alright, I will save there. I deeply apologize, I was just finishing the game. I deeply apologize, I just finished the game, so... Unfortunately, you kinda came in... Unfortunately, we're gonna raid out now. I am looking forward to Time Strangers coming out later this week. We're probably gonna have to wait a while for that, though. Alright, now, let's see, Alright, how about we raid Maria Puddingway, yeah. Did you like the game, is the question? Yes, I did. I sure did, yeah. Alright, raid Maria Puddingway. Whoops. Almost misspelled it. Yeah, I sure did. I sure like this game. It's definitely nice to play it every now and again. Alright, let's go. Alright, now, raid Maria Puddingway. They're playing Pokemon Emerald. I believe they're playing Pokemon Emerald, so... Let's go check them out, huh? Thank you for being here. I highly appreciate it. Alright, now, Moonbat Raid. It's today's raid message. See you later. Goodbye. Remember, fly like a bat and shine like a moon for your stuff dreams are made. Bye-bye now. Oh, thank you for the follow.